Sometimes you just gotta come outside no matter how dreary it is, just to get out of it.
Alright, guys, welcome back to Dark House. I'm Evan,
And I'm John.
and tonight we have a special guest.
Yeah. Jacqueline Tobacco.
Right, our esteemed astrology expert.
Yeah.
Here.
Regular.
I'm back.
Yeah.
Regular around here in Dark House Studios.
She's here to talk about the Mercury in retrograde. The
Already messing with our lives.
Yeah, it's upon us, right?
Yeah, I was literally about to say that until I was interrupted.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Yeah. So we're here to talk about that. We're here to answer your questions and concerns about the Mercury in retrograde.
Yeah, a lot of concerns.
Yeah. There's panic sweeping across the nation, and we're here to aid you in surviving this tumultuous time in the astrological sphere.
That's an understatement.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
We're here to change their lives.
We're here to save lives, honestly. Mercury and retrograde takes more lives every year than Cancer, and I'm getting the statistics already. Mercury retrograde just saps your intelligence right out of
You mean Cancer as the sign or Cancer as the disease?
No, Jacqueline.
I think mutable signs have taken more lives than anyone else.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Honestly, they just made so many mistakes. They take people with them.
Mutable signs are bastards and should be sequestered away. Anyway.
Well, speaking of mutable signs being bastards, it's Mercury grade in Virgo.
Oh, that's disgusting.
Yeah.
And isn't that interesting?
I think you might be. I think a lot of these people think it is, because a lot of questions are like, what is Mercury retrograde in Virgo?
Well, Virgo is also a sign ruled by Mercury, so you're going to feel the effects a little bit more profoundly. So that's why I think it's significant in my opinion.
Oh.
Yeah, I've been feeling pretty stupid lately. But
I've been feeling sensitive. I've been feeling like very sensitive towards people's like emotions and stuff. Do you think that has anything to do with anything, Shoba? I mean, Jacqueline?
So I think that because it's in Virgo, when something goes into retrograde, it kind of turns like the attention from the outside toward the inside. So like you're kind of like focusing all of this like attention to detail to like what's within you, like when you perceive like how you take what other people do to you, like you take things more personally probably.
Yeah, that's true. I've been taking things more personally.
You're finding I think you're seeing a lot of little details that you wouldn't normally see.
Yeah, I've been ready to go off at any minute for the last week.
But I think it only turned Mercury retrograde yesterday.
Well, I've been feeling it a little early though.
I think we were talking about this before, but what is it? Like when a planet goes retrograde, there's a period of time where it has to come to a halt first, like it has to stop and then start moving backwards.
Uh-huh.
Let me see. So Mercury stationary.
Me and Evan ate yogurt before this. Did you finish your yogurt yet, Evan?
My yogurt was spoiled.
Oh, no.
Something disgusting got all over it.
Oh my God, the Mercury in retrograde yogurt.
Well, I think that's more of like a karma thing because
First of all, Shoba, it wasn't a karma thing. I don't believe in karma. Karma's a lie that
I feel like you believe in karma if it helped you.
Second of all, it was just some sort of brown liquid. It has nothing to do with anything.
Oh, maybe a Coke. Maybe one of those chubby Cokes.
Yeah, a chubby Coke.
A1 steak sauce.
Ugh. Do you drink that?
Yeah, I drink steak sauce. I'm a fire sign. What do you mean?
Ugh, this is too much sodium. I've been thinking about sodium. I was eating some Tostitos, and they were like unbelievably salty.
Listen. This is exactly what Mercury in retrograde will do to your podcast integrity. It will take it right off track, straight the sodium.
Yeah, you're right.
You know, and I've had it.
sauce.
All right, well then let's move on to the first question. Evan, do you want to pick it out?
I need to respond to something. I'm sorry.
Yeah, respond to something.
I gotta go and respond to this.
Well,
Do
then
you guys
respond to it.
feel? Oh,
Are you responding to it silently or out loud?
Oh yeah, this is personal business.
Oh, okay.
well, I could tell you about Mercury retrograde in Virgo.
Okay, tell me about it.
So, I'm reading something and it's saying that we may feel stuck in the past if we continually redo and we don't feel satisfied with the results.
Wow.
This is a good time for reviewing recent work, as long as we don't get caught in the loop of perfectionism.
Yeah, I've been feeling perfectionist. I've really been feeling like, honestly, I've really been feeling the crazy perfectionism lately. Like
I have been feeling stuck.
I feel like I'm in that mode, but I'm also very pleased with what I've been pumping out lately.
Me too. Me too. It's been a great couple months.
It's been a fabulous summer, I think.
Yeah. For me, anyway. I have a cough. Last 2 weeks ago, when we recorded the Secret Dark House that will be put in the archives and opened in 15 years from now.
Dark House Museum.
Yeah, I had it'll go to the richest bidder. I had a terrible throat. Terrible throat, and I still have a cough.
I remember.
I always have a throat.
Stop interrupting me, Shova. I remember that during that recording, my brain completely ascended to some other plane of existence. I was just going on and on about nothing. But it was brilliant, but I wasn't comfortable with putting it out.
So was I. In review, I was thinking about it, and I definitely said some things. I had, like, very strongly stated opinions that I actually don't even care about or believe in.
Yeah, it was like we were possessed.
Yeah, I was like, it's true that this is this way and that it's good, but like in reality, I don't know if that's true or not.
Oh my gosh! Every time you guys were saying a sentence, like when Evan was talking about his brain, I thought you were gonna say your brain exploded, and then like when you were talking about like something else, I thought you said you weren't gonna even remember what you were talking about. Isn't that crazy? Like,
why does that? What are you even talking about?
I literally like I've been filling in all of your sentences while you're talking, but then you finish them differently than how I finished it in my brain.
What does this have to do with anything?
It's Mercury retrograde for sure.
Retrograde has completely absorbed our. Completely been taken.
Shova's been consumed.
Yeah, she's been consumed.
It's only been a couple of hours.
Yeah, well, let's go on to some questions.
All right, I'll read the first one.
Yeah.
I'll just do the first one on the list. What's the difference if there is much? What? What's the difference if there is much between Mercury and Venus being in retrograde?
What are they
Very
talking about?
uninformed about this subject.
Or they're just miscommunicating. Get
what's
it? Because
the difference? They're missing a comma. It's like, what's the difference if there is much between Mercury and Venus being in retrograde?
Well, first of all, they're two different planets, so I think you just answered your own question.
Yeah.
Mercury is about communication. Venus is about love. Get it together.
Love and like materialism, right?
Yes, and that's why Libra is
Earthly
ruled
building.
by Venus.
Wait, Venus has to do with materialism?
Yeah.
Explain that. I didn't know that. What's that mean?
So, like, Venus has to do with, like, everything, like, involving money, like, financing, like
earthly delights.
Yeah. That's just why it's Taurus and Libra. Like, so the financing earthly things are Taurus-y, and then, like, everything to do with, like, beauty and, like, being with other people has to do with like Libra.
That's amazing. Because the number one things, if I were to tell you my three favorite stores to shop at, it'd be like Barnes & Noble, fancy grocery stores, like discount grocery stores. So that's very Virgo. I feel like those are very Virgo things to love to buy. I love buying groceries and books.
But what does that have to do with Venus?
Precisely.
Because my Venus is Virgo.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It's sometimes with the astrology, I hear new things and I think, my God, if this could be any more true. And then it's always more true when I learn more.
So, like, what does it mean if my Venus is in Scorpio?
You like
Guns, poisons.
Yeah, you like buying guns and poisons.
But Scorpio is like not about guns, though. I feel like that's more of an Aries thing. Like my father is Venus and Aries, and he
he buys guns.
Yep, and watches and cars.
I would like a watch. I was saying that the other day. I would like a watch.
All right. Well, we have some jackass asking, "What is Mercury?" Go fuck yourself. What's your favorite place? Oh wait, I want to answer that later. What do y'all do during Mercury Gatorade? All right, Mercury in retrograde. I succeed in all my endeavors, and I'm very attractive while doing so.
What do y'all do?
What?
Do they mean like what do you do to prepare during Mercury?
What do you do during it? Like
It's the same shit.
No, like I think it's a personal question. Like what I do is I curl up into a ball in a blanket.
This is
as
what
a Cancer moon would.
That's what they want you to say.
Who?
I achieve a higher squat weight goal, and I squat deep, and I
gain weight.
Yeah, I make them gains, and I.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
I have been eating like an absolute man. I've been eating delicious yogurt bars nonstop. I've been eating. I bought 12 bagels for $5.
Rather
I
disgusting.
had a slice of chicken bacon ranch pizza today.
Stop interrupting me.
You started talking after I started talking.
Yeah,
I'm sad now.
I saw the play-by-play, but that sounds disgusting, Sugar.
What,
You had that like
ranch?
Yeah.
You had those 19 patties from White Castle as well. You ate by yourself.
And not by myself, with my brother. And that was the only meal I had that day. Was 8 White Castle hamburgers.
The 19 patties. Yeah.
Well, I mean, like I always eat like extremely like scary foods whenever I'm having deep conversations with my relatives. So.
Scary food?
What's that mean?
What do you mean?
Scary foods? Like, what's that?
Yeah,
Poison?
like, no, like scary, like what they'll do to my waistline.
Oh, I see. I'm thinking, when you said scary foods, I pictured like a buffet of like cyanide.
Well, it's like a little poison, sprinkled in your salad. Just
Why are you guys so dramatic? Like, why can't I just have bacon and like have that be a problem?
You're the one that's being I don't register. Bacon doesn't register as scary for me.
It's pretty scary. Like if you think about what it does to your arteries.
I don't have arteries.
Four delicious bowls of chili, but one of them has a nail in it.
There's like a knife in it.
Yeah.
I feel like you could definitely feel that out in your mouth, like if you ate. So.
You're not allowed to.
Too late.
You have to swallow it like a snake. Yeah. If I see you chewing
not gonna eat it.
Well, then you don't get to have any of it. It's the best chili that you've ever had, and you don't get to taste it because you refuse to play by the rules.
But I'll live, so.
I mean, okay. Next person to get this delicious chili.
That's fine. I can live without ugly chili.
I know.
Why is everyone out to silence me?
I'll have to silence all buffoonery in my podcast. Serious stuff. These are forces beyond human comprehension that we were messing with here. We were trying to break down and explain so that, our friends can survive.
Yeah. So let me read the next question.
All right,
From
go ahead.
Venus Express, who asks, what was the effect of Mercury's position on the Real Housewives of New York finale?
Oh, that's such a good one. I wanted to answer that one. You know what? I'm gonna have to watch it tomorrow and figure that out. I can't answer that tonight. Sorry.
I didn't watch it.
Is the Real Housewives of New York, is that the one with that like little woman that's crazy? The little crazy woman?
There's a little woman. All of them, they're crazy.
What's her name? She has the kids. She has dark hair. She's the woman that flipped the table and she was like...
Risa Giudice, that's definitely New Jersey.
They have one for New York and New Jersey. That seems a little redundant.
Nope.
They have one for a lot. No, it's not redundant.
Yeah.
There's a difference, like when you cross the border.
Wow, I feel like the Jersey ones... I've only watched that show in...
The Jersey ones are probably more funny.
I imagine.
No. New York is so much funnier. New Jersey
Really?
is a huge tragedy, like this huge family tragedy playing out over several seasons of reality television. It's pretty crazy.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I would love one if they had one for Florida. I think that would be so good. If they had one
Miami, yeah.
Real Housewives of like...
Miami. They had Miami.
Oh, they did. Oh, never. I'm not talking about Miami. Miami is like a cultural hotspot. I was
Real
thinking
Housewives
more
of
like...
Sarasota, Florida. Is that what you want?
Yeah.
Real Housewives of Tampa, Florida.
Yeah.
Like,
That would be really good.
oh my god, no, Real Housewives of Colorado.
Colorado.
All right. What if you look at a Mercury in retrograde have on an Aries Sun and Libra Moon and Aries and Mercury?
So I'm gonna
That's
assume
my
that
friend, also known as myself. Thanks, guys. Love you both. Joba, do you want to answer that?
well, I'm on this website that is currently telling me not to have plastic surgery during Mercury retrograde. So, according to those signs, I feel like that person would have a lot of help with that kind of information. Like, just don't get plastic surgery.
Don't get plastic surgery. Don't buy a car. Don't buy a computer.
Like, they have
Don't.
Libra Moon, right?
Yes.
So, just don't get plastic surgery. Not now. Just wait on it.
That's the only tip you can give this person?
Other than that, like, I don't know them.
All
I can't
right.
help them. I know that, like, okay. So, if you're Aries, Sun, Libra, Moon, in general, you have problems communicating with other people. And so, in Mercury retrograde, you're just going to feel, like, very, very shut out from other people.
And his Mercury is in Aries as well.
Ooh, this person's like a megaphone.
Yeah.
But
This
they're
is the
really, really
opossum,
calm on the inside.
Yeah.
This is a theater student that likes to kiss possums, so I'm assuming so.
Uh,
That they're quite the loudmouth. Love you too, guy. Thanks for listening.
yeah, I love you.
We
opossum.
couldn't help you out.
Don't
Let
get
us know if
plastic
you survive.
surgery.
Yeah. Let us know how the plastic surgery is about.
His name?
What?
Shoba, so this guy, Aries Sun, Libra Moon, Aries Mercury, his blog description is Sam, 21, theater student, spreading the good vibes.
Oh
How-
my god.
How Aries Sun, Libra Moon is that?
Very. That's
Very,
like,
very.
it's like, obviously, a Libra moon has good vibes. It's just how it is.
Ah.
And then as an Aries sun, it's like,
He's
you're
on
out
theater. Yeah, he's
you're
like,
out there, you're doing these things. Like, you know what I mean? You're spreading the good vibes.
yeah, he's actively like.
So
spreading
true. That's so true. Have fun during Mercury retrograde, my friend.
Yeah. Okay, let me read one next.
Okay.
I looked up Mercury in retrograde and got this. August 30th to September 22nd, 2016. In Earth sign Virgo. What does this mean for Virgos?
What are they talking about?
So, I guess they're saying they looked this up and they got that it lasts from August 30th to September 22nd. That's how long the retrograde lasts. And it's in the sign Virgo. Mercury is retrograde in Virgo. What does that
Oh, okay,
mean
okay.
for Virgos? Does that especially affect Virgos?
So I don't think it's gonna especially affect Virgos, but it's gonna affect people with their Mercury in Virgo, I think.
Yeah.
Like I don't think it's gonna affect Virgo suns.
So really, during this Mercury in
Wait,
retrograde
no.
period, you're gonna want to figure out what your Mercury sign is in, right?
So yeah,
Yeah.
so like
Yeah. Big deal.
so it's in Virgo season, but what sign is Mercury in right now? That's the question.
Oh, I'll look. Hold on. I'll pull up my
No.
official Dark House app.
Hmm. I typed Mercury into Google and it's telling me about the element.
The element.
Yeah.
Mercury seems like barely a planet to me. It's always the one I forget about.
That's the one I always remember because in like um is it Greek mythology? I don't know. The
Yeah.
who's the messenger?
I think it's
Mercury?
Mercury. Yeah, I believe it's
Yeah.
Mercury.
That's like my favorite Greek god in my opinion. It's like the coolest one because he's got the little wings on his feet and stuff.
Yeah.
I'm just like that's cool.
Hmm.
What the I'm trying to find a website that's telling me what time Mercury's in. Mercury. Okay,
Yeah, I can't find it either.
this is so annoying. Maybe on Astro Cafe or something.
Like furiously tearing through my grimoire and I can't figure it out.
This is ridiculous. Let's just do what's today's date? It is August 30th, 2016. Man, time 11:23 p.m.
Wow.
I'm not gonna tell you where I am right now.
It's in Virgo.
Okay.
Mercury goes station retrograde in Virgo at Tuesday, August 30th.
Ooh. So it is in Virgo. Okay. All right. That makes it interesting. What else is in retrograde right now? So we have three non-personal planets that are also in retrograde, but I think those are always like Pluto has been in retrograde for a little while, but um
What does that mean if Pluto's in retrograde? Does that mean everybody can't keep a secret?
so like that means an entire generation is going to be a little bit more focused, like
Hmm.
inward. It's going to be like I think our generation was also Pluto in retrograde, but it was in Scorpio.
Uh-huh.
And our generation is currently the one that's like grown into like young adults basically,
Yeah.
which is why a lot of like I think that's why a lot of like whenever something goes into retrograde, it kind of like pulls down any barriers. So like you kind
Mm.
of see things like as they are,
Wow.
especially if a planet is in Scorpio. Like in Virgo, you're gonna see a lot of details. Ooh,
That's amazing. So do you
so
think that is that why there's like so political, you think?
yeah, because I think that's why it's very difficult for these candidates to like convince people of anything because people kind of like see through everything.
That's excellent. I love that.
Wow.
It's about time.
It's
Yeah,
about
like
time.
the Earth needs this.
Because I feel like Hillary Clinton would have done really well in any other
Mm.
situation, but like
Well,
it's
she
just like
is.
anything. I mean, like anything that she's doing, like people still don't like her.
Yeah.
Let me see. Mercury in Virgo. Because she's evil.
And then I
So
have
I
a
always think that like when a planet goes into retrograde, people always think it's a bad thing, but I think it's a very good thing, honestly. I think it's like very helpful. Like without planets going into retrograde, then like you don't get a lot of stuff done.
My Mercury is in retrograde. My natal
Yeah.
Mercury.
So that's why you think a lot before you say something. You make sure that what you're saying is completely and totally in line with how you feel before you say it. Like you don't let things slip out too easily
Wow.
and then regret it later.
How true is that?
I wish I had that.
Yeah, me too.
I'm the complete opposite of that. 90% of the things I say, I don't even believe in.
Oh, wow. Oh my
Oh, that's so
gosh.
accurate. That's exactly how I am.
Yes, like anytime you have anything in retrograde, like you are going to think about that and think about that a little bit more before you make a decision. Like my Venus is also in retrograde, so when it comes to anything involving like relationships with people on like any level, like friendships, anything, I think about it a lot before I go through with it. Like it's something that I have to like put a lot of thought into.
That's great. That's a good thing.
No, but it can be very difficult because my Venus is also in Scorpio. So
Looks like
I'm
you're gonna
like super selective. Like I'm like I don't talk to
it's
anybody.
gonna take like 4 years to introduce yourself to a new neighbor or something like that.
Really, honestly, it does take me that long to like get to know people. Like when I
Well,
started working somewhere, I literally my Mercury is in retrograde too, so I'm like silent when people first meet me. Like people just do not know how to approach me.
oh yeah, me too. I'm that way too.
It's
People
like
are
really
always
crazy.
like commenting about how I have like a very arrogant or like mean look on my face. I'm like not that talkative in most like professional situations, like work or something.
Yeah, me too.
People constantly complain about it. I had a guy on Snapchat. He like commented on my Snapchat story telling me that I look like the look I had on my face makes me look I think I'm better than everyone else. That I should
What?
smile. I
What?
should smile. Like who the hell are you to tell anyone
Ew.
I should smile?
I honestly.
Why is he commenting on your Snapchat story?
Yeah, like.
Want to
Like, who does that?
publicly castrate someone more than when they tell me that I should smile instead of just sitting there minding my own business in my Snapchat story.
Oh my God, you would hate being in like an Indian family. Like
I
I'm
probably
telling
would. I'd hate
you would like hate it. Like my mother tells me that all the time.
like nothing makes me want to like publicly castrate someone more in
Oh
town
my
square.
God.
Crazy.
I've
It's
never
so
thought of you
infuriating.
smiling at it.
It's like I don't owe you anything. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Up.
Wow.
Anyways,
I don't understand. It seems like people really like to comment and tell you what to do, Evan.
they specifically about my face. I mean,
Yeah.
they are.
They're threatened. That's what it is.
I get. If you post selfies, I get messages sometimes like, Evan does this or Evan does that. Like, why are you telling me?
What a bunch of fucking cowards.
I don't get messages from people. Oh my God, I like people always think that I'm about to cry.
Yeah, well, that's the Cancer moon, right?
I feel like maybe there's this one girl that I know, like if you look at her, she really looks like she's about to burst into tears any second, but when you start talking to her, she's not sad at all. But like just her eyes like always look glazed over, like they're like she's about to cry.
Oh, and what is she?
I don't know.
Oh.
I'm like too afraid to ask her.
I think I tend to look a lot more like upset and angry than I usually am.
Yeah.
Yeah, like one time I was in a really good mood and I was driving and I like caught my reflection in a window and I just had this like horrible scowl on my face. But I was in a completely good mood and I was like, this is what probably most people see.
Yes,
A
but I feel like
horrible scowl for me is such a good look, though.
Yeah, I think so too. For myself.
not for
I think
me.
it looks better.
I think the scared look really works with my face because I'm a Cancer moon. So anytime I look scared, like I just look like I'm in my element.
Okay, well, anyway,
I got a lot of jokers as usual.
yeah.
Next.
I got a
Next.
question
Yeah,
from Pipes and Pipes and Pipes.
and pipes.
What could a humble Cancer expect from this planet's mysterious raids? What would you say? Shoba, you being a Cancer and everything. Oh, you're a Scorpio.
Like I'm a Cancer moon. I'm more Cancer than a Cancer sun. Like I don't show it because I'm a Scorpio. But what did this person ask?
Come on,
What is
Shoba.
like a planet gonna do that? What is Mercury in retrograde gonna do to them?
To the humble Cancer.
To the
So I
humble.
can't. What it does to everybody else. Like I don't know why people think they're so special. Like Like Mercury in retrograde does the same thing to everybody. Like it's not different for people on an individual level unless it's in your chart.
Uh-huh.
Like once it's in your natal chart, that's a different story. But if it's just a planet like movement, like if it's just a retrograde period, like everybody's gonna feel the same thing. Like everybody's gonna feel the same effects.
Would it
So that's
help?
why.
Would it
Huh?
help you discern a more specific answer if you knew this man had a passion for pipes,
Smoking pipes, not like building
No.
pipes.
tobacco pipes?
Yeah.
No,
All right then. Um,
that doesn't make any difference, honestly.
well, what's like the general like description of Mercury in retrograde, Shoba?
I think, honestly, when you talk about Mercury in retrograde, we're talking about the planet in our perception moving backwards. And like Mercury rules like communication, like listening, speaking, and learning, all the things that have to do with like communicating with other people. So in a normal in a normal Mercury movement, all of those things are running smoothly. But then in retrograde periods, all of those things are kind of going out of whack. Like people aren't hearing things correctly from other people. Like you always have miscommunication in some way, shape, or form. Like your texts aren't going through. Like what is it? Like anything that you plan is going. Like you try to make plans with people and nobody can come to an agreement on something. Like that's usually what happens in Mercury retrograde. You get stuck in traffic a lot, is what I hear.
Like you try to record an episode of your podcast and you lose all brain cell activity.
Is
Well,
this an insult toward me?
no,
Because
no, I was talking about my brain.
Your brain's wonderful, Evan.
Thanks.
Uh-huh.
All right. All right tonight. General tips for surviving Mercury retrograde. Does anyone have anything to say?
You know, just I'd say act a little more cautiously than you would normally. You know, think about things a little longer, and
don't be rash. Don't rush into things.
don't do that. You should never do that. But
From
especially,
my understanding, it's more of a time to go within and plan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like this is the best
I remember my
time.
Mars was in retrograde a few months ago, and it told me not to have sex.
Who
Like-
said that?
The grimoire. So really, instead of like committing to like big purchases or signing any sort of contract, I would
Think about it.
take a step back and analyze and think about it. It's
Yeah,
not really
save the money.
It's not like a bad thing, you know what I mean?
yeah,
It's like a rainy day and you stay inside and you
Analyze the rain.
analyze and you plan.
yes, exactly. That's a good analogy. Like, don't be too scared of it because it's just like you just have to act a little differently. That's all, you know.
Yeah, like
You can turn it into a positive.
I think that's also why it's so much easier for people who have natal Mercury in retrograde because that's very innate to them. Like they always look back and like plan things ahead of time before going through with it.
Yeah, my
So-
technology is always like fucking up.
Wow, it's
All throughout the
really, really true.
Yeah,
That's really true.
John knows from personal experience.
It's like the most consistent thing. If there's some sort of technology that Evan has to deal with, it seems like he'll find a way to like just explode or make a horrible noise or disconnect.
There's some sort of like challenge to it.
I think
Yeah.
it has to do with the taxidermy in your house, and I really feel like that's attracting negative energy to like
No.
everything around you.
I think you're very wrong.
those like that fox, its eyes, like
Yeah, it's in your house now. It's in your subconscious.
it really is. Like I had a dream. I
Yeah,
had
it's
a bad dream about eyes watching me, and I really feel like
Really?
it was the fox eyes.
Last
Wow.
night? Last night you did?
No, I lied.
God, so we can't even go along with it.
I had to tell the truth. That was just too much for me to bear.
You thought about it though. You're like,
I was like thinking about continuing with that.
yeah.
Wait, you like conspired to trick me into thinking that my box was haunting Shoba?
Yes.
Yeah. I didn't. I'm innocent.
That's never true.
Literally fun.
All right, I think that's enough.
Yeah, it is enough. This is the Mercury retrograde episode.
All right, guys. We'll catch you next. Well, I don't even know what to say.
We'll catch you next time.
Wait, I'm not
catch
catching
you.
anything.
We'll catch you next time.
You'll catch us next time, all right?
No, we'll catch you. No, you'll catch us.
Yeah, that's why I said it, John.
Miscommunication, my friends. That's
Yeah.
the true nature of
All
Mercury.
right, so to be
retrograde.
clear,
Okay.
you'll catch us next time. Next whatever moon it is. I'm not even keeping track.
You know, the moon thing, we'll see if it keeps doing the moon thing.
Yeah.
That's a general, rule within this moon cycle, okay?
Yeah, like it doesn't have to be as specific.
Like, it doesn't have to be on the moon day. Like, cut us some slack.
Just pay attention to what's going on, all right?
Yeah, pay attention, for fuck's sake.
I'm Evan, and
And I'm John,
that's John.
And Jacqueline.
and also, there's also Jacqueline.
Yeah, this woman. All right, well, thank you for tuning in. You'll catch us next time. Thanks.
You'll catch us, yeah. Good night.
Good night.